totally and brutally honest here. Sean Corbin makes Valery Brudov look like Ivan Drago. It's as simple as that. He's beat what's in front of him tonight. He faces me. He's going to visit mental demons again. And let's get something straight. Come to me, mate. You come to me. Next time, ain't no judges going to be needed. I'm going to do worse than Kovalev. I am going to do worse than Kovalev.
On Saturday night, mate, you better hold it together. I'm going to smash it near you to pieces, mate. I'm going to hit him. When he gets in the ring and we get 10-ounce gloves on, I'm going to smash his head to bits. I'm going to do it November the 30th against all odds. No matter what people say, the journalists write what you want. All as I'll say is tune back in and then look at me on December the 1st when I am world champion. It's as simple as that.
I'm willing to die in that ring. It's as simple as that. I am willing to die. I'm willing to die, Saturday. Is he?
You fucking rat!
Right, so let us move on to the Bellew of the Weeks for episode 341. Quite a few on my list. I'm sure you guys have got a few as well. Gabe's still with us, so is Donny, Andy, Ozzy and Rob. Ready to rumble, Andy?
Alright, I've got a few.
Excellent. We'll be coming to you shortly. I'll just get through a few of the ones I've got. Starting off with Tim Waddy. Dillian White gives Fury serious problems, not even close. White destroys him. Think Chisora would win the rematch against Fury as well. Luke Baker has nominated him for that one. Cocaine Dawkins has nominated Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. showing some bag work. Danny Jacobs is in big trouble, says Cocaine. Chavez's bag work wasn't the greatest, it's fair to say. Boxing Boy 84 has nominated Reese Ashdown. Watching Dillian White on MasterChef. Can't wait for this man to be back in the ring. Best in the division. Fact. Yeah, okay then. Josh at LA It's Josh on Twitter has nominated me back in the 8th of September 2017 for some reason for saying that Avni Yildirim and Dortico will win the World Boxing Super Series. Okay, I'll take that. Not quite sure why we're going back that far, but there you go. El Rey Gitano has nominated Addicted T, talking about old Anthony... Yo.
You got nominated at the time.
Is Dillian White hiding in plain sight by being on MasterChef? What's he trying to tell us? He's cooking up a special recipe. What's going on there? Like, I'm curious to know why is this fella on MasterChef when we're penning
dining with Diana Ball. Come Diana Ball with me.
Oh man.
You could have him, Lucas Brown, Alexander Povetkin. Who else could you have in?
Princess
Tyson
Diana
Fury.
Ball.
They could all go around each other's houses for come Diana Ball with me. Oh god. Sorry Andy, what were you going to say? You going to jump in there, Andy? Or are you just enjoying the madness?
Say again, mate, I missed that.
Sorry, I thought you'd unmuted to try and reveal some wisdom.
No, I'd actually just unmuted and left my desk, sorry.
No problem. Back with
I
us,
missed
that's
something.
good to hear. No, you didn't miss anything at all. We're just going through the Bellew of the Weeks, Andy. In fact, you might like this next one. Ted Barrett has nominated Jake Wood on the Pound for Pound podcast for saying that KSI and Logan Paul are British title level. Could you see them wearing a Lonsdale belt?
No, and it's an insult to the memory of those that have passed before us that have held that belt. An absolute fucking insult. Just remember, these guys have just recently been given the professional license, so we didn't even know what fucking level that they're at professionally. I would love to see me. I forget. I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm like that with Andy. I'm fucking American, so I think that distinction of being a British level talent is lost on a lot of folks over here, and the Lonsdale belts and so on and so forth. That's fucking the stupidest thing I've heard somebody say in a bit.
Gabe's not happy. Respect the Lonsdale belt, says respected Texas contributor. Good to have you back, Gabe. Moving on. Carlos has nominated Paul Hughes. Tony Bellew, mate.
Say, sorry, mate, but no, honestly, what weight are these guys? Seriously, what weight are they? Because if you're saying at the British level, then tell me what weight they are, and then we can look at the British champion just now, and we can then decide if we can fucking beat him or not.
I don't know, actually. I'm going to look that up right now. Let's see what weight they are. So it's
anybody
KSI.
in the chat, let us know.
I think they're like 160 or something, aren't they?
Not seeing it here. Let's have a look.
Somebody in the chat saying it must be super middleweight. So super middleweight.
Super middleweight.
So what's that, John Ryder? No. Fucking John Ryder would absolutely fucking... John Ryder would bend him over, by the way. Wouldn't he need to ask for permission to penetrate him?
Maybe you get Conor Benn versus KSI. Or Nigel Benn versus KSI, super middleweight. There you go.
I mean, come on.
Nigel Benn beat the shit out of the two of them now, as absurd as his comeback is.
British level, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, say it's light heavyweight. Who's the Brit? Is it Joshua Boazzi?
It's cruiserweight.
Cruiserweight.
I hear, look, they're 86 kilograms, which is 190. So yeah, it's cruiserweight.
Right, okay. O'Coley, seriously, you're gonna look.
Lawrence O'Coley.
or Matty Askin, if he was still fighting. Stevie Simmons.
Tommy McCarthy beat the two of them.
Stevie Lavelle. Fucking hell.
Tony Conquest. Oh, well, hang on a minute now. Let's not get carried away.
Afalabi.
Oval McKenzie.
Enzo Machinelli.
Oh, it's an insult to say that these guys would go out and win a British title.
You know that the Bomber would be coming back because he just wants to stay out of the limelight. There's no way he's going to appear on YouTube pay-per-view event.
Fucking outrageous, man.
Just leave him alone. Just leave him alone.
So I'm going down the rankings now. O'Coley, Dion Juma, Richard Riatpori, Tommy McCarthy, Mikael Lawal, Chris Billum-Smith, Nick Parker, Tony Conquest, Isaac Chamberlain, Luke Watkins. They won't have a sniff at beating any of these at all.
And these are guys who have actually been in the pro ring for a good minimum 5 years. Pros. Yeah. That's before we even get into the amateur ranks. Before what they've done there.
I would take Elvis Doob, who is 8 and 77. Beat these two. I would. Seriously, I would. He can.
I'm fucking outrageous.
I heard
outrageous.
I heard his last opponent was all shook up.
There used to be a boxer called Elvis Parsley. Do you remember him?
Aye.
I'm sure there was. Let me check this out now. Elvis Parsley, boxer. It's all gone to shit tonight, but forget. We'll just go with it, shall we? Here we are. Elvis Parsley. Yeah, he was 14 wins, 11 losses, and 1. He was from Blockswich in the West Midlands. Shout out. Retired in 1998.
See, to be honest, the mere fact we're still talking about this and making comparisons of British title levels against fucking two bums.
His dad was on the wind up, wasn't he?
Must suggest that Jake Ball's going to win it this week. Surely, fuck. Fucking idiot. Fucking outrageous, as I says, man.
Looks like he could be. We want to leave Tony Bellew alone, but he's been nominated for the next one. Carlos has nominated Paul Hughes, talking about Tony. Tony, mate, I watched the Usyk fight again. Honestly, think you could have beaten him. For a long while you were schooling him. Maybe I think you showed him too much respect. I think I might have read that one out last week, but anyway, we'll move on. What about this one, Andy? Marcus Bellinger has nominated Mauricio Suleiman. Brutal and criminal to allow a professional boxer, Jalalov from Russia with 6-0 as a pro, to fight an outclassed, outweighed and far smaller USA 20-year-old amateur. AIBA World Championship in Russia. Jalalov is scheduled for his 7th pro fight in 11 days in USA. Bellew of the Week, says Marcus, on so many levels. Not only is what's going on in the ring a Bellew of the Week, but the fact that Mauricio Suleiman is the new moral compass of all boxing fans.
Yeah, what a prick, eh? Seriously, what a prick. I mean, does somebody no need to just point him in the direction of an Eddie Hearn or a Frank Warren card from time to time, by the way? Just look at the fucking mismatches you get, and all the absolute dog shit that gets dragged in for the pro ranks for, like, say, Eastern Europe to serve up as fucking professional fodder. I mean, come on, Mauricio, man, you fucking know the score. You know how these records get padded. I mean, fucking, where was this moral compass of yours when, you know, I'm That Ring Wrong and Hassan and Dam got fucking pulled in the last Olympics, and they were pros coming back down in level, so to speak. You know, just take your fucking opinions and fuck off. But if you've got any sway in the sport, you should have fucking turned around and got that, you know, that made a no contest. Jalalov, by the way, okay, it was a brutal knockout, but didn't he fucking tell me that just because he's fought 6 pro fights and that he's come in and he's iced that amateur fighter and stuff like that. It happens in gyms up and down the fucking country, this country, across the world, Mexico. There's fucking poor bastards getting dragged in. Go listen to Tris Dixon's podcast, you call him Adam Harper, talking about that fight in Australia had with Michael Zarafa, and the fighters got pulled in for that card. Fucking cattle, man, absolute cattle fodder. That's what it was. So don't fucking give us this pish that you're concerned about these fights and stuff. You're not concerned. Shut the fuck up. Just quit making belts. Take your fucking paychecks when you get them from time to time, and make sure your fucking fighters do your VADA test. Other than that, shut the fuck up.
He's probably just gutted he didn't get a belt on the line. The WBC mismatch belt.
Aye. Give him time, mate. He'll maybe
Good old
create it.
Silverman. Absolutely. Ben Thorne's nominated Malik Scott and his bird for Bellew of the Week over on Instagram. I don't even want to describe it. You want to go over and see what's going on there. It's quite the scene. Friend of the pod, Dominic Henry, shout out. Haven't heard from Dominic in a while. Nominated Sky for putting on Boxing Gold. Bellew versus BJ Flores, a chance to relive some classic boxing. Tony Bellew defends his WBC Cruiserweight title against American BJ Flores in Liverpool in October 2016. Boxing Gold, everybody. Get on it. Sam at Against the Ropes has nominated Clarissa Shields. If I died today, everyone would yell she was the greatest, but since I'm here, they won't say it. No, Clarissa, I won't. Porky's Corner has nominated Anthony Fowler for liking particular tweets. Gabe, I'll come to you on that one in a minute. Sam Dorset has nominated G. Wade for saying that Kovalev is a bum. Harold Anand has nominated Max Whitlock at No Context Hearn. My missus wants me to block you because I'm up till 3 in the morning pissing myself at this page. I just can't help it. The backlash would make me horny, as the main man would say, at Eddie Hearn. Harold Anand nominated him for that one. Dave Knight was talking about Prince Patel, already gone through that. Chad Hogan, one of his many ones, has nominated Conor McAndrew for talking about Eddie Hearn. Nobody rivals Eddie John. I know he has a massive ego and loves the money, but he gives the fights to the fans that we all want to see. Chad has also nominated Iseult Cody, we haven't heard from her in a while. Prepare for me inflicting $1 million Crawler bill, singing on the world for the foreseeable future. She's booked her tickets to the Anthony Crawler show, Dublin to Manchester. She even screenshotted it, Rob. Get down there with Iseult Cody. She's jumping on the plane, you could be with her.
No, I watched that on a Saturday night, man. No chance. Absolutely no chance. Rock and roller, Crawler, and Iseult. They could have that intimate moment themselves, man. They don't want me there spoiling the vibe.
Absolutely not. No easy jet for Rob. Chad has also nominated Stevie Tab Lambert.
Ryanair like Protty.
Can't remember what he was on about now. And also the final one, obviously, the Concrete Jungle put this up. Absolute scumbag Gary Russell Jr. threatening Leo Santa Cruz's dad after calling out Leo, saying he could have put his dad to sleep. Hashtag boxing. Yeah, that's more of a wanker of the week. Yeah, that was nasty. That was. I didn't think he had it in him, Russell. I don't know. I never thought he was like that.
Nah, he's not got it in him because you know why? See the way he was doing it. See that wee kind of baby fucking whisper he was doing. The wee sly, quiet way he was talking. They didn't want any cunt to hear him because they know they got ironed right out on the spot. By the way, what a prick!
See what he doing at the Lomachenko's there. Fucking dickhead. Fucking dickhead. That was absolute disgrace to the sport. Fellas like that. Why did he go looking for Lomachenko for the rematch? Go up and fight him. He said it was close and all this. He needs to see him again. Every post-fight interview he's talking about Lomachenko. Go fucking see him. Go front him up. You fucking put your arm around an old man for like fastest hands in boxing with the baby voice. Oh, I could have put hands on him. I could have put hands on your father. Leo, come see me. I hope Leo Santa Cruz does take the fight and beats the fucking shit out of him for that one. Like, we might see Leo Santa Cruz, who's clearly only motivated by money. We might actually see him get motivated by something personal, go in and put the fucking beat down on Gary Russell Jr., the fucking prick.
I think he'll take that really personally, and I know it's a stupid thing to say because it's his dad, but him and his dad are really close because, you know, in the past yourself, Rob, he didn't want to fight. But exactly, I know he wouldn't fight because his old man wasn't in the corner. Mm-hmm.
See if someone puts a fucking hand around your old man like that in a fucking, with a camera in his face, and a man just had dignity, just got up and walked away, like. He's lucky he fucking got out of there. He's an absolute prick for that, like, absolute dickhead.
Yeah, that was bad. Definite front runner for Gary Russell. Also Jake Wood on a lighter side. Him talking about them two Egypts being British level. Gabe, I think you had one to throw in as well.
Yes. So, I know we've got a lot of loyal listeners out there. Got a lot of people that love you, Steve. All-time great podcast host. A lot of people love Andy. So on and so forth, the rest of the guys. But we have a gentleman who has spent, these days he'll never get back, 31 fucking days of his life listening to the Nut House podcast. Toby Hines, Bellew of the Week. He's listened to all 340 episodes and has calculated that he has spent 31 days, 1 month of his life listening to this show. So that is the nomination of the week. All the others should be brushed aside. Toby Hines.
Best month of his life.
It's probably more than that though, Gabe, isn't it? If you include all the midweek specials that weren't numbered.
The pound for, and the punches for the past episodes and stuff.
Oh.
We're getting in a month and 2 weeks there. He's loving it.
Yeah, 6 weeks. Absolutely. Toby Hines, yeah, good job. He's a good lad, Toby. He texts from time to time. He's not afraid to tell us when we're talking shit too, and I think he did a bit in the sport himself back in the day. So, yeah. Donnie, any nominations from you?
No, but I actually heard that his name used to be Kunta Kinte, but after he listened to all 340 episodes, he accepted Toby.
You're fucking awful.
Fuck's sake, Donnie.
Jesus Christ, Donnie.
Yeah. Tosh in the chat says a bit harsh if you ask me, Gabe, but the Bellew of the Week sometimes is not just for taking the piss out of people, but it's also going to be an honorary award. So we're happy with Toby in this instance. So he might win it in a good way. Any from you, Rob? You usually have something decent to throw in for us.
Yeah, I just had Ryan Garcia just following on there for what Gabe told the Shreds last week, but I actually saw the footage, and this little shithead.
He's getting iced. The second he goes up by, I can't wait for this one to get
plays. Andy, would you believe it? Like, plays out his fucking negotiation of his contract on a Fight Hype video. Yeah. Has a little press conference in a room. Starts giving his side of the story.
Like, I thought we were lads to the very end and all that sort of like, shut the fuck up, you cokehead, man.
Yeah, and it's this little dickhead though, like with this high inflated opinion of himself. Now I kind of know what he's doing because I was going to have me over in the States do this TV show years ago, and I was saying to me like, you have to do a song that's kind of Spanish because the people with the biggest disposable income are Latin females aged 18 to 30 or whatever. So Garcia is obviously smart. He's tapped into this market, which is great. But the only reason we fucking heard of Ryan Garcia is because of Golden Boy. Like, it's not because of anything he's done by himself. Same with Canelo. Canelo's bitching about Oscar, but fucking Golden Boy managed his career perfectly to put him in the position to be the highest paid athlete in the sport. He owes everything to Golden Boy as far as I'm concerned. They were the ones putting him on the Floyd undercards years ago, getting his red hair visible on a global stage, like, and getting people wide to him. So who the fuck are Canelo and Ryan Garcia to be fucking publicly negotiating fucking contracts? A fighter who hasn't even won a world title. Now what happens? Oscar gives him the bag, goes and fucking secures the most lucrative deal. That shit should have been done behind closed doors. Who the fuck is Ryan Garcia to be fucking playing his negotiations out in public? He hasn't even fucking challenged for a world title. So what, he puts a few big fat ass Latina asses in seats. That doesn't mean he has to look like he's top boy all of a sudden. Well, he might be in many respects, but not in the fucking way that it counts in the ring. So who the fuck do the two of them think they are? Like, if it wasn't for Golden Boy, they'd be nowhere. Like,
talking about voluptuous Latino asses, by the way, Rob. What about that fucking Malik Scott's bird? It's a whole lot of women, baby. Oh, it's a whole lot of women.
No, I've never seen it. Got it. Well, I'm definitely going to check it out. The woman came back from that fucking Hustlers movie with J-Lo and Cardi B in it. And she said how she went with her mates. I said, what was it like? She was like, nah, it was rubbish, really. Like, I did to work then, and two birds were like, oh, I heard J-Lo's going to get an Oscar. I loved it. She just didn't want me to see the big fat Latina asses on the big screen. The joke is on her. I'm gonna watch that. But yeah, Ryan Garcia and then Eddie Hearn for fucking setting Bob Arum off and saying Bob Arum has shit banter and all. He's an old school promoter. You're fucking golden, the man. Like, you're calling him two-faced on every interview that you can possibly do. Bob Arum is a fucking legend. He's going to go down a legend in the sport, and you'll never be on Bob Arum's level. Never.
We've had a late nomination coming for Ben Davidson for retweeting a no context Ben Davidson account apparently that he's running. This is the latest thing now. We need to get you in on that. No context, Rob Kelly.
No context. Jesus Christ. Don't even put ideas in any of their heads, because with some fucking bizarre listeners, don't put it out there. The fucking what? no context turn, and he's loving it. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not running that himself. Oh,
Sky Sports boxing Twitter account was actually fucking tweeting them like content videos and shit.
yeah,
Someone must be behind it from an entity, I think, mustn't they?
it's probably the bird that makes the tea that he always talks down to in the videos. What's her name?
It's just something to fucking boost the ego a bit, you know.
No context, Porky. We need to get that started.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Hey, man.
That's something I want.
The actual thoughts I'm kind of actually going out the road to actually go mimic you on Twitter, and it's just, you're like, fuck off. You just go get your hole. Fuck's sake, man.
But he loves it. He's loving it.
Hell. I know he loves it, but he needs to get his hole. You know. Fucking
Knock
hell.
one out in your pants.
Your mother's basement.
What a fucking picture.
Right, Ozzy, get out from under the Transformers duvet and tell us what your nominations are, sir. Anything for us, Oz?
Maybe it's a Masters of the Universe one, like Father Dougal.
Oh, sorry. No, I am out this week.
Come on, I've got a couple.
Go on then, Andrew.
Right, first one, what is it? Did anybody catch Mark Kriegel interviewing on Adrian Broner? Please tell me you did. Right, so basically...
No. Oh, yeah.
Did you catch it, Rob? Go and explain it honestly. Fuck Christ, brother.
So basically, Kriegel, I think this clip only kind of went viral this week. I think it was from an interview maybe in the fight before Pacquiao. So he was like, so how do you rate your legacy? And he was like, well, I think be a 4-time world champion. And he's like, well, that's nothing. Really, you want to be seen as the successor to Floyd. And Broner stops him. Was like, hold on.
See, guys like you.
Guys like you talking down on fighters saying winning for, that's not nothing, that's everything. So like it was the one time Broner actually came off speaking sensible to show you how much of a cunt fucking Kriegel sounds like when he's chastising fighters about winning 4 world titles. Like, whatever you say about Broner, at 35, everyone thought he was the real deal. Everybody, you couldn't tell me anybody didn't think that he was fucking gonna. It was only when he went up and fought Malnazi that he started to get exposed. Like, but he's always been a cretin. But at the same time, Mark Kriegel diminishing, fucking beating up Antonio DeMarco and all. Like, who the fuck is he? Like, Jesus Christ.
It was brilliant because you just see the camera goes into Kriegel's face and stuff like that, and you can see him as like, is that a moment you just knew you fucked up, you're getting roasted, and you need to accept it. It was a beautiful moment actually, and it was, as I says, I didn't give Broner like much credit, like, and as I says, like, and like how to be a proper dickhead stakes and stuff like that. Even like the Santa Cruz situation with Gary Russell and that, even Broner couldn't pull that shit off. But the other one was need to go to Abel Sanchez. I watched a bit of his interview last night about Golovkin's next fight and Kovalev. So he's basically saying that that Golovkin, when he came to me, basically he had heavy hands. He wasn't really a devastating puncher. He just didn't know how to put it all together, right? And the same fucking sentence went on to say when he took on Sergey Kovalev, he had 8 straight knockouts. So he was fucking basically taking credit. The fact is that when Kovalev came to him after, like, I think he drew with Daniel Boone at the time, he had 8 straight knockouts. And then when Golovkin appeared in his fucking gym, he fucking ran Kovalev at the gym. I'm like, what a bitter bastard! Pure bitterness, man. Holy
He's
fuck.
a banger, Sanchez.
He was fucking bitter as fuck. Honestly Christ, Golovkin doesn't know how to put it all together. Are you fucking kidding me?
Does anyone else hate this?
Sanchez is just trolling though, isn't he, Rob? He must just be trolling because he doesn't need the money. He's made like millions from construction.
No, I think he's bitter. No, I think he's bitter over that money. Like, he wanted part of that as his own deal. That's really fucking cutting him up. Like, because he is. I mean, in many respects, he's right. He obviously, Golovkin was a high level amateur, and he has something to work with there. But he definitely, they had a good relationship and it worked. Like, but does anyone else hate this new version of Golovkin with the fucking blazers and everything and the sunglasses? I don't know, like, it's two sketchy enough performances. Well, one sketchy performance.
Did you say he looked like Sue Pollard?
Yeah, Heidi. I just fucking don't like it. I don't know. I feel for him that he didn't get the nod in the first Canelo fight, really. But other than that, I just don't like this new version of Canelo without Abel Sanchez. I thought he stuck him, like, he definitely stuck him up when he got the big paycheck. He was like, fuck you, I'm out of here. But maybe, in retrospect, looking back at the second Golovkin fight, he wasn't giving Golovkin great instructions. He wasn't telling him at the right times to make the adjustments, and we're letting Canelo get away with it. Like, you know, he didn't come on until late, so maybe Golovkin felt away about that. But definitely Abel Sanchez at every opportunity is going to get a pop back. Golovkin, you watch it.
There we go. Then Abel Sanchez is the last nomination.
Sorry.
Whoa.
I had a late one.
Yes.
The Crusher Kovalev was on fucking Radio Raheem during the week. And he was definitely on the piss, the fucker. He was slurring his words and everything. He's all laughy, jokey. And as well as that, he must have been still at the piss when they fucking announced the fight, because he's there taking a selfie with Canelo and shaking his hand. All right. Definitely not checked out in his head then, Kovalev. He's on the piss and he's taking fucking selfies with Canelo.
He's been snorting the vodka looking for Michelle Joy Phelps to make sex to him, aye?
Yes.
Get him and Pulev in a room together, could you imagine, after a few drinks?
Fucking hell, yeah. That's what you want. But lads on tour.
Virgil Ortiz driving them home. No, not Virgil Ortiz. What do you call the other one? Victor Ortiz. Sorry, Virgil. Wasn't meaning to accuse you of anything.
Victor Ortiz, like, hurry up, lads. I have to get the Dance with the Stars.
I've got a pick up to make at 10.
But the Crusher, like, fucking hell, who would have thought the Crusher, again, boxing's gone bizarre, who would have thought the Crusher would be all smiley and jokey with Canelo as they fucking signed to fight in 2019, and everyone's taking a picture with him.
About 10 million reasons to fucking smile. 10 million reasons to smile about. He's just got pensioned off. He's just got pensioned off. Can you imagine it?
And he loves the money too. Remember when he beat Hopkins? He was so happy, man. He was like, "Oh, the big money's coming out!" Like, he was like, "Yes, loading up the trucks with vodka."
He's made some shit money. Kovalev has in his career, you know. Apparently, he has all these advisors, doesn't he, floating about taking percentages off him.
He doesn't seem like the sharpest knife in the drawer. Not that I tell him that.
They've got another 10% coming out fucking shortly.
Yeah, boys, we having a party.
Right, I just noticed it's 20 to 11. We better get a move on here. We're actually close to using up the daily time limit. Okay, so I'm going to go for Jake Wood then for saying those two numpties at British Wood title level. Who are you going for, Andy? Same one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, Jake Wood. Rob, what about you?
Gary Russell Jr.
Yep, strong nomination for him. Gabe, who are you going for this week?
I got to give it to Toby.
Toby Hines. Donny?
I'll go with Gary Russell Jr.
Yeah, Gary Russell is a knob, isn't he? Ozzy, fine, it could go down to you. We've got 2 for Gary Russell, 2 for Jake Wood. What do you reckon?
The maggot Jake Wood.
The maggot Jake Wood. Flying in there with 3 nominations. Congratulations for saying that, KSI, and the other fella. What do you call him again?
Logan Paul.
Who's he fighting?
Paul.
Logan
Paul
Paul.
Hogan.
Saying their British title. Gary Logan for saying they're the British title level. Congratulations, Jake Wood from the Pound for Pound podcast. You are the Bellew of the week.